So we're here as part of Scottish Archaeology Month to find the First Hampden Park. The First Hampden was the world's first purpose-built international football stadium, and it was on this site between 1873 and 1884, and it was Queen's Park in Scotland who played football here. And the first Scottish Cup finals were here. Scotland never lost here. They beat England 5-1, 7-2 and 5-4, and it was called Scotland's Tartan Fortress. And it was the home of the Scottish professors who sort of pioneered the passing and running game that we all know and love as football, modern football.
So my name is Beatrice, and this is Tommy, and we are both volunteers with Leap Sports Scotland, who's Scotland's LGBTQIA+ sports inclusion charity. And Scottish Archaeology, or Archaeology Scotland, reached out to Leap Sports to see if anyone wanted to volunteer and come down and help with this dig because it's linked with football. And so we both thought, yeah, brilliant, let's get involved, let's join in.
We were here in June and we did some geophysics, and it showed up some anomalies, and we were able to kind of match that up with the 1879 railway survey map, which was made just before the stadium was demolished to make way for the Cathcart District Railway between Cross Hill and Mount Florinda. So with using those kind of two sources, we were able to sort of pinpoint our trenches. So we think we've found the site of the original site of the pavilion, and we found possibly some sort of rubble. We found bits of wire, and if you look at one of the photos of the pavilion, I think it's from 1874, it shows like a wire fence sort of around the pavilion. So we're wondering maybe some of the wires potentially from the pavilion. Bits of ceramic pipe, all that sort of kind of stuff that you'd expect. But we've also found quite a lot of made ground, so it seems like after the football stadium was demolished, there was a sort of levelling, or the area was levelled, and a sort of series of a layer of basically half bricks was put down across the whole site, along with some drains. And we're wondering if that relates to tennis courts or activity that happened after the football stadium was here. And we think we've potentially found the foundation cut for the enclosure wall, which would have gone all the way around the site.
We've found all sorts of things, many treasures. Just recently, kind of a potential bottle top, kind of some bits of glass, which who knows what that could be from. We found some bits of pottery, kind of maybe some plates or saucers or cups, various bits of drain pipes, but that's probably more for the foundations, so perhaps not a direct use. And then lots of different soil levels. I think that's been interesting. We both came in not really knowing very much about soil. So we've seen different types of soil, and we've got some interesting, potentially more bit ashy soil that we're looking a bit more at.
Yeah, so it's a mix. So we've got, as part of our New Audience project, which is funded by Historic Environment Scotland, we've been working a lot with New Scots, refugees, asylum seekers, and people that have also been marginalised by the effects of the pandemic. So we're working with groups that have been referred from the Scottish Refugee Council, the Govan Community Project, and various sort of like language cafes and stuff around Glasgow. So it's a real mix, and then there's people that are sort of born in Glasgow and live locally. So it's been quite a melting pot. We've had people from 11 different countries, and I think we're definitely at least 7 languages spoken. And today, on the Saturday, we had the Welcoming Project from Edinburgh through for a visit. So there was 8 of them here doing some digging and doing some site tours, and then they went off to the Scottish Football Museum just after lunch. And yesterday we had, on Friday, Jambo Radio, so they're an Afro-Caribbean radio station, and they've been doing loads of archaeology with as part of SAM, but also as part with Dig It, and they were over in Arran digging with Kenny Brophy and Gavin McGregor. So they're now expert archaeologists, and they were here in June. And we had a school group out from St Margaret Mary's secondary school. They were out on Thursday, a group of history students, and they seemed to really enjoy it and had loads of ideas about what was here.
We've really enjoyed it. We weren't sure what to expect coming in. Both of us have not done any archaeology digs before, but everyone's been really happy to talk about it all, explain it, direct us. So it's been really great fun. Yeah.